What's good? It's Chigozy. It's Thursday, August 8th, 2019, and look what they're doing in this piece of propaganda with Elizabeth Warren. This is exactly what we called out. And I'm so glad I made this video this morning and we saw the front page and we saw how there was not much for Donald, well there was, but I said there's going to be more. And one of the first things I said is today's going to connect to white supremacy and Hell Hitler, that type of stuff, because it's the 88 connection. That's a very common thing. That's not even yes, it's gematria related because H is the eighth letter, but it's something that you can be the most blind sheep in the world, but you can understand 88. I mean, the mainstream media talks about 88, Hell Hitler, white supremacy. They've been talking about that, and they've been trying to program people to let you know that that's why it's related with Trump. But in reality, it's because Trump equals 88. It all goes back to time. He's a Saturnian time actor. But it can't be any more perfect. I mean, not only do we have Donald Trump in the propaganda, Trump 88, but it's white supremacist information. Man body slams boy for not removing hat during national anthem. Fake news propaganda. If you're ever listening to the national anthem and you're there and you want to keep your hat on, leave it on your head. In fact, don't even take it off, even if you want to. Why would you take off your hat? For what? For what? For what? And for who? Exactly. Dayton mayor at a loss for why Trump aired grievances following hospital visit. I just put out a blog post on this. At a loss equals 102, like Dayton OH, like tornado, like how Nan Whaley tweeted at 102, like how CNN had a video with the first responders and they had a nice 102. I'm gonna make a video showing all its examples. At a loss 102. And this is the major ritual today, record setting. So think about it. On a Donald Trump day, I said a big ritual for him, right? I said it's gonna be something major. We're talking about ICE, ICE, the immigration assholes in America. Donald Trump is all part of their propaganda events. Obviously, you cannot deny this. It's not me making a random connection. Clearly, Donald Trump, immigration, Mexicans, border wall. Clearly, Donald Trump flavored propaganda, record setting on 8/8. See? And this was not here this morning. So we saw how it's around 7:30 a.m. They were just starting to boil the soup of bullshit Donald Trump propaganda by the number 88. And now we get this inside the propaganda. Unbelievable. And there's a whole lot more to this I haven't even decoded, but this video is just to show you how this came true so quickly. And how, again, I didn't want to do it beforehand because I was like, it's 8/8. Of course, there's going to be some major Donald Trump propaganda. I mean, there always is every single year. Remember his tax plan equals 88. Remember this? Or not remember this. This happens. It's published today. Tucker Carlson goes on vacation following white supremacy comments. More white supremacy propaganda with Tucker Carlson, the Republican actor, right? I think, yeah, he's with Fox News because he replaced Megyn Kelly. So he's in that branch, which means that's Republican Party actors, which means it relates to Donald Trump. For all the skeptics, like if this was like even if it was like CNN related or some MSNBC, something not as Republican, then I get the skepticism. But again, at this point, it's too late to be skeptic anyway. I mean, you see what's happening. Boy equals 42, like Freemason, like Saturn. Man body slams boy for not removing hat during national anthem. And think about Donald Trump, he's born on Flag Day. He's in this whole national anthem propaganda with the kneeling and the football. And now we get national anthem propaganda on the ultimate Donald Trump day, 8/8. Not a coincidence. Soul Cycle, Miami Dolphins. We already saw this in the earlier video. I didn't talk much about it. I do like how they have the light positions up there. Talk about Soul Cycle. I don't know if that's the sun, soul, sun. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing there. I really don't. But these are ideas of what I think they are. Miami, Florida. Just keep those things in mind. Green shirt guy. Response to Trump supporters goes viral. Respect our laws. The Freemasons. Or we deport you. These are the Freemasons' laws. Green equals 137. And think about green card, green, deporting, deport. See? It's all a joke. It's always a joke. I mean, how do you think I can always just pick up on these riddles so quickly? Some people like you just gotta stop and think. Like it's not has nothing to do with me knowing gematria. This has nothing to do with gematria. Deporting, green card. I mean, the only excuse not to know this is if you're not American. You don't know the whole green card system with immigration. It's clear what they're doing. It's always a ritual, a mocking from the federal government, from the Phoenicians with their boats, the river, always doing this. They haven't gone anywhere. When her son died of burns after a bath, police say she took a lift and dumped his body in a dumpster. This is just Lyft putting out propaganda today. Or their stock's going up today too. This type of propaganda doesn't affect their stock price, but it's interesting. I mean, it could, but I don't think it does. Fans upset over 90210 reboot. I'm so glad this is a minute 19 video. I've taught that this zip code is a Saturnian ritual. Beverly Hills. It's a Saturnian place. Fans upset over 90210. Sun equals 9. Saturn equals 21. That's what they even use the zeros as the placeholder to separate it. Again, to the gang who rules over you, numbers are symbols regardless. No matter how you use them, they are symbols. And they use these symbols, and you can see how they do art with them. 90210. Sun equals 9. Saturn equals 21. Saturn equals 119 in the Francis Bacon cipher where you take into account the capital letters. So minute 19 videos, minute 19 video, 90210, Saturn 119, 21, Sun 9. You can just see it right there, what they're doing. Man throws out shoebox with $23,000 in it, 33-second video. It is just bullshit propaganda from the Freemasons. We must immediately eat less meat to halt climate crisis, scientists say. Bullshit, fake news, crap, false propaganda from the Zionist Jews. Climate crisis, CC33. Do you see how they put this on purpose? They use their shit to make the climate worse, and they blame all sorts of things. Yeah, the mass industrialization of meat. Of course, I'm not promoting that and saying, oh, it's awesome how everything's being mass produced like that. But again, that's not the main thing to blame. They're diverting your attention, and they want you to eat less meat anyway. Why do you think? FedEx will no longer offer ground delivery to Amazon. I mean, it's a ritual. There's likely life on the moon, but because we accidentally left it there, fake news propaganda, 8/8, talking about moon. I didn't mean to click on this piece of Chinese propaganda with the Fed. Updated at 1018. Death equals 118. So see, I'm so glad it does this. I've shown it before. When you click back on the mobile version, it goes back to the cached front page propaganda. So this is what we saw earlier. See? They're not talking about, this is not major Donald Trump ritual. It's Saturnian. This is about the El Paso shooting, but it has nothing to do with the record-breaking ICE thing. This is not related to Donald Trump as much as that is. You see what I'm saying? So I made a video showing how today's going to be big Trump ritual. We saw this. I said, oh, good. We're going to see more. I'm glad that we don't see exactly what we want to see yet. They had this soul cycle. They had this earlier, too. I'm glad they had this. I saw this then. This is in California, which equals 88. So California was on front page propaganda on 8/8. Trump 4788. Masonic ritual equals 88. That's why they're talking about 4-7. And we have a bunch of Freemasons right here. These are the police. So they are Freemasons putting on a ritual, a play by the numbers. Canada equals 144. I think today has a day with 144 days remaining, if I'm not mistaken. And that also goes back to the whole time ritual. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. And it reminds me of I put it in the title of the last video, but tomorrow's they're gonna have a chaos ritual. Could be another, tragedy, shooting, all that stuff. Because we see that we see 144 quoted a lot around shootings and tragedies and murders and sacrifices. Kill 44, shooting 44. When you get out 44, you get 144 times 144. But the main thing is chaos equals 89. and 19. So it's A/9 in 2019. You think the Freemasons, whose motto is order out of chaos, who practices numerology, Kabbalah, do you think they would skip out on this? They would not. Why would you do that? It makes no sense. Again, that's why I call out these things all the time, because I always use this mentality. I guess because I'm a person that also suffers from FOMO. I try to control it. I learn from it. I don't let it control me, but it gets me. We're all human. If I was one to put out rituals all the time, why would I miss out? This will never happen again. It won't happen until what? Really, until 3019 or maybe 2119 or something like that. Chaos 1989. So on 8/9 in 2019, they're going to put out a ritual. It's going to be not just a small thing. It could be, again, chaos in the White House. I always leave room for politically themed propaganda, but you see it there. So that's all you need to see. You don't even need any other part of the date numerology. That will kind of give you more clues as to what they're going to do. But just to see that there's going to be a major chaotic event, literally could be another shooting, and then all of a sudden no one thinks about the Dayton, Ohio stuff anymore, because now we get Nan Whaley coming out. I feel like that's kind of like the end exhaustive stretch of this propaganda event. We got Nan Whaley, the actor, the mayor from Dayton, Ohio. That's all she is. She's an actor playing the role of the Dayton mayor. We have her now coming out in the propaganda. It's kind of like, what else are they going to do? So they're going to have maybe something else now to control the mind's eye. The Bavarian Illuminati 221. I'm really thinking this might be overseas. I always see like overseas, international. I call it international propaganda. So anything that's not America, just because I live here, but anything that's not here, they're gonna have probably tomorrow. But it could also be in America. Ohio could also just be more into propaganda. I mean, Ohio 29, Buckeye 36. They're gonna be around anyway. Society of Jesus 56, 144. Guys, this is gonna be a Jesuit order ritual tomorrow. Think about it. Why would they do this? The Jesuit order, they're also the Freemasons. You know their motto: order out of chaos, divide and conquer. Well, order out of chaos more specifically to the Scotch Rite Freemasons. But you see here, Chaos 89, 2019. We know that the Jesuit order, the Masonic order within the Catholic Church, they operate by this code. Chaos 8919, and it's a date with 56 numerology, Society of Jesus 56, 144, date with 144 days remaining, or Jesuit order, equals 144, not Society of Jesus, but Society of Jesus 56, Jesuit order 144, and then just to flavor it, Ohio 29, Buckeye 36. I would be surprised if Ohio has another major false flag tomorrow. That's a completely different place. But it's gonna be something by that pattern. So I think we'll leave it there. I mean, this video showed a lot. It showed how this ritual came true with Donald Trump. We even got to see what came up before. And then look, I'll refresh the page. I'll refresh this propaganda now. And look, this is what I predicted. So I hate to use the word I don't do anything. We all see this coming all the time. See? Record-setting ICE raid. Separates families on first day of school. School and first have the same gematria. But I don't see much connection to today with its gematria. School, with the sun numbers. First equals 7227, 6336. And Matthew, the first book of the New Testament, which is 27 books long, equals 27. I mean, again, the Bible is crafted by this code, obviously. Matthew 27, the first book of the 27 book long New Testament, first equals 27. So, again, the Catholic Church putting on all this propaganda, these Zionist Jews. So we'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you see how, I just showed you again. I mean, we use their caching, whatever they do, to our advantage. And see, I showed you now what it looked like before. I refreshed it. And now look, see, Tucker Carlson, white supremacy, Donald Trump, racism, divisive 88, all that type of stuff. Trump 88 came true right away. I love looking at the jersey numbers on here. 29. Look at this shit. That really is he really wearing 29? Are you seeing this? I love looking at the jersey numbers. I don't click on the propaganda because there's not much in there in terms of numbers. It's Bleacher Report. They don't like update time. They don't have the video length, and sometimes in the dialogue it's not too much. But I'll look at the jersey number. It's always some special. Look at this shit. We got this Ohioan actor right here. This is Cleveland Browns. It's a bullshit team, a theater troupe from the federal government. The NFL is completely fake. The games are they're completely rigged and scripted. And you see how he's wearing number 29. You know, he's playing football for Ohio. Ohio equals 29. Ohio equals 29. The birthplace of football is where it is. Football, Ohio, you get it? They both sum to 29. Canton, Ohio is NFL Hall of Fame. That's why it's all there. You see this black man. Black also equals 29. And that same method, Masonic also equals 29. Football's a Masonic sport. You see how this black man, or not the same method, excuse me, the English ordinal. See, you see how he's carrying a football for, well, he's not, but he's playing football for Ohio. Oh, he is carrying a football. I can't see shit. My screen's too dark. All right, time to end it. Peace out.